In this video, I'm gonna talk about how to be more peaceful. This is Amanda for freedomever.com, and I'm going to share some strategies for you to become more peaceful. So what is the opposite of being peaceful? Is to be angry, annoyed, irritated, disturbed somehow. You are not really feeling well, and you can be sure that your productivity will be affected and you will not be thinking clearly. Because when we are not in peace, our mind cannot function 100% well, because we have all these thoughts interfering and all these negative emotions. And one of the things that is really important to know is to accept the moment as it is. Not to give too much attention and think that never is gonna change, but just realize that it took the entire universe to create that moment or that situation in your life. And you don't know, you are not the universe to know everything and why that situation is happening and why is it working for your highest good, because in the end everything is working for our highest good, but most of the times we cannot really see it. We tend to struggle to resist, and that's one thing that's really gonna take your peace of mind. To struggle and to resist. Resistance is one of the things that most creates blocks, fears, tension, and that's gonna take your peace from you. So what is important is to learn how to accept the moment and some of the strategies. If you are like being really disturbed by an obsessive thought, or you are really worried about something, or something that you really wanted didn't show up, take a break. Take a break. Do your best to not think about that thing anymore, because thinking, just that obsessive thinking process just in your head that sometimes drive us crazy, it's never gonna bring you a good solution. If it brings you a solution, it's gonna be fear-based, ego-based, and it's gonna bring you pain and frustration. You need to think with a clear mind to find out the best and more peaceful solution for you. And in order to do that, you need to relax. You really need to relax your mind, your body, and your soul. So just do this, just do whatever makes you relax. Maybe you need to receive a massage, maybe spending time in nature. I love spending time in nature. It's a really powerful way to connect to yourself. If you observe nature, trees and the birds singing, and if you can walk barefoot, that's even better, because then you're gonna ground yourself, and that excess of the energy of the obsessive thinking, it's gonna be absorbed by the earth. It can be swimming, it can be watching a movie, it can be taking a warm bath. You know, Einstein, when he couldn't solve a problem and he was really intrigued and he couldn't solve anyhow, like he was a pretty genius, right? He would take a break, and he describes that the answer would come when he was relaxed. Most of the times when he was taking a warm bath. And that's how it should be. think about that. You cannot possibly come up with a good solution if you are disturbed. It doesn't make sense. The energy doesn't allow. If you are disturbed, you cannot attract or come up with a solution that's gonna bring you peace, because the energy is the opposite. So another thing you can do is focus on your breathing. Maybe you need to take an action and do a decision, make a decision straight away, and don't have time to go to nature or to do something longer to relax. So breathing. Just take a moment to connect with yourself and breathe better. Your breathing can do wonders for you. Your breathing is gonna calm down your whole nervous system. If you can just take a moment to breathe more deeply, because most of the time, especially when we are in this situation of stress, we are breathing here very shallow. We are not really breathing deeply, and that's what really relaxes the body and the mind and the soul. You can pray to yourself. Just talk to yourself in your mind if you cannot do it out loud. Just ask yourself, please, my higher self, help me with a solution. Give me an insight. Give me an intuition. That's another way to do it. But you always need to calm down. You always need to relax first. So keep that in mind. To be more peaceful in your life, you need to learn every time you are starting to become stressed about something, is just cut in the beginning. So you don't allow it to grow stronger and stronger. If you cut in the beginning, then it's not gonna be this huge problem later. So learn, and this is a process where you have to learn what is best for you. You have to feel what works best for you. I gave some of the strategies I have been using, but maybe you have something different. The focus is every time you are becoming stressed is to give a break and take your time to bring your mind back to the peaceful state. Don't worry thinking, I need to. If you don't need to take the solution straight away, don't rush. Take your time. If your mind is peaceful, you are gonna see with much more clarity what you need to do, what is best for you. And also be flexible, because life is changing all the time, and things that are not in your plans are going to happen all the time. And if you learn to accept that moment as it is and don't resist, you are going to stop to waste energy, and you are going to have a much more peaceful mind. And that's going to interfere and affect your whole life. So stop resisting, take a break, do whatever you can to relax, ask help for your soul, for your higher self, deep breathing, and take your time. Don't rush yourself. Sometimes we just need to be in silence. Sometimes you just need to be in your own for a while. and the answer is gonna come. You just need silence, because there is so much noise around us and so much distractions, and there is the inner noise in our head. So sometimes just go to a quiet, peaceful place and be in silence for some time, as long as you need. There is no rush. There is no rush. Take your time. So this is it for today. I would love you to hear your comments. If you have done this strategy, what came up for you, if you have any other strategies to share. If you like this video, please subscribe to receive more tips and click the like button. If you want to know more how I am changing my life, you can check out my website just in the description below. And I wish you so much love, freedom and happiness. Thank you, and see you on the next video.